Hi, this is Joey Davidson, Senior Gaming Editor at TechnoBuffalo.com, and I'm here with a look at Antichamber. Before we get started, let me just put this out there. Antichamber is going to be one of the strangest games we ever feature on WePlay. It's unlike anything we've ever shown off in this series before, and we'll probably never use something like it again. So if you don't really enjoy the offbeat side of the gaming world, I recommend you skip this one. Antichamber is wonderful, but it's definitely not for everyone. We'll be back to more mainstream games in the coming weeks, but I just really wanted to highlight this one for just this episode. Antichamber was developed by Alexander Bruce. It's been running the gaming convention and award circuit for the last several years, and it was originally known as Hazard: The Journey of Life. Bruce created a game centered around non-Euclidean space and the navigation of it. For those of you who, quite frankly, hate geometry like me, Antichamber is basically about manipulating the game world as it's perceived by the player and then tasking them to move through it. So if you pay attention to the gameplay behind my voice, you'll see that I'm almost fumbling through each contrasting area trying to use the tools given to me to solve each room's puzzle. So here you see me running through this blue and red space and kind of realizing that it's going to make me repeat until I make a different decision. So this takes place from the beginning of the game, and just so you know, I deleted a save file and started fresh. I really wanted you guys just to see exactly what it's like to fire it up and get going. It's really one of the strangest experiences I've ever had with a game. I'm not even sure if I like it. It's just so bizarre. You'll see here. Pretty much run into a brick wall and turn around and things are different. I have to hit the escape key and hop back out to the menu and try and figure things out again. That's what this game's all about. So pay attention a little bit how things are really going in the video, and you'll kind of get a sense of what's going on in Antichamber. Just like that, I have a gun. Now I've got a gun. It starts to take on a little bit of almost like a Portal feeling. I really don't want to compare it to Portal, but I kind of have to, I guess, so that you guys understand it. See, in Portal, if you think about the way that the puzzle solving was presented in Portal, basically Valve strung you along and kind of beat you over the head with the way to solve puzzles. It was like, here's how you solve a really basic principle. Open a portal here, and open another portal here, and you'll walk through it. If you remember the first Portal, it started out where you could only fire, like, the blue side. You didn't have two portals. You could only open one, and one was already open for you when you started the puzzle. Then after you learned how that worked, it gave you the second portal, and then it taught you more advanced mechanics with that. It introduced the idea of momentum and, you know, a constant sense of momentum when you jump through portals in order to accelerate, to leap to greater heights. If you've played the game, you know exactly what I'm talking about. With Antichamber, it just kind of, it doesn't really beat you over the head with the rules of the game. It just says, okay, here are the puzzles, here are some of the mechanics that they require in order to solve them. Good luck. So Antichamber is not so much a game about relearning the rules of physics and geometry as it is about understanding the rules of a new world and making the right, or I guess best, decisions in it. It's about learning how to move forward. Instead of being a game about geometry, it's like almost a game of psychology. Should I turn around here? Should I go back? Should I look at the space again? Am I doing this right? The signs and floating text you approach throughout the game echo the fact that there's an ultimate way to go about exploring each space, but the game's also really quick to remind you that there's no such thing as the wrong way. So you might think you're kind of going down the wrong path, but then there's a sign that says there's no such thing as a wrong path, or this path isn't necessarily wrong as it is just different. I don't know, getting lost in Antichamber feels almost like a good thing. It's not like losing, it's like the developer wanted you to be there. As you start to spin in circles around the same space over and over, and I was stuck on this door maze for a while. Honestly, I got stuck here, and after I deleted the save file, I never returned. Look at me, I'm a goofball. I'm stuck. I got stuck here, and I went a different path and never met this puzzle again, and now I'm playing it with you guys, and I'm about to solve it for the first time. It's just that your brain starts to work differently as you approach Antichamber over time. Alexander Proust almost wanted you to feel lost, and you get the sense that he's kind of messing with you the entire time, and that really works. I don't know, like I said at the beginning of this clip, Antichamber isn't for everyone. It's not for people who are entertained by the more obvious stuff in games, and not that there's anything wrong with that. I love big mainstream games too. But there's no winning here, there's no overt plot, there's no killing, there's not really a scoreboard. It's just, I don't know, it's about unraveling the rules of this really strange world, learning the psychology of it, and it's something I really recommend to anyone. If you've got a gaming PC, this is Windows only, if you've got a gaming PC and it's on Steam right now and you've got a few bucks to toss at this, go for it. It's bizarre, but you're going to get the sense of really unique gameplay with this. It's unlike anything I've ever played, and for that, I kind of love it for that, you know? Alright, this has been another episode of We Play. Again, my name is Joey Davidson. I'm the senior editor of the gaming channel at technobuffalo.com. If you dig this show, but you're not really too fond of stuff like Antichamber, just know that we'll be back next week with something a little bit more mainstream. I'm pretty sure that we're going to have Sly Cooper, the new game Themes of Time. That should be coming up pretty soon. We're also going to be looking at all sorts of other stuff down the line. Antichamber is currently selling for $15 on Steam. That's a sale price, though. It's 25% off, so pencils down. It's going to be $20 after the promotion ends. I think it's like maybe a month-long promotion. It might even be longer. It's just the introductory cost. It's really weird. It's bizarre. I'm falling down this trippy tunnel right now. Enjoy. It's definitely unlike any other game that I've played in a long time, so if you're at all interested, I do recommend it. Check it out. Thank you folks for watching. We'll be back next time.